such as solar energy powered wheelchairs, a device for people with disabilities may drive motor vehicles. And this is also training and amongst other consulting efforts. So we encourage you to follow our next lecture. You can start now, sir.
Okay, you will put the PowerPoint or I should put it?
You can start. You can start to talk and we will put it.
Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on your time. My topic will be introduction to the environment standard for people with disability. Of course, we are in the World Disability Union, as I am a General Secretary of the World Disability Union. You can find the code, complete the code on the website, worlddisabilityunion.com. It is not, I cannot control it. Okay. This is my CV, of course. This is I am a General Secretary for Disability Union, member of the World Disability Union, and director. If we start, can I get the control of the? Because I want to start the video. Jenny, can I get the control? Jenny?
You have it.
I cannot control I cannot control the website, the PowerPoint.
Try again, please.
I'm trying, but it's not controlling.
Can you recheck?
Yeah, I'm checking right now. It's not moving.
Go to the corner, to the left corner on the bottom. Try to see if it is moving.
Nothing is doing.
Please check again.
I'm pressing, but nothing is moving.
Okay, you can say next.
Okay.
Now it's working for you.
No, it's not working.
It's not working?
No.
Okay, you can say next and we can.
Yeah, but you have to continue to control the video.
Yeah.
Can you on the video?
You can. Yeah.
Yeah, as you see in this video, this is to show why you need. This is to show why you need accessibility for the disabled. So if a wheelchair user needs to go above anything, he needs a ramp that will make him access. Here for the deaf people, they are calling his name, but he doesn't know who's calling him. Can you reduce the voice of the video, please? So, and now if you put the video and the name, he can recognize that he is being called to the doctor. Can you reduce the voice? And for the blind, if there is no braille language, then you cannot know what number he is going on. Next page. Next page, please. Next page. Okay. Here we give you the code for the parking of disabled car. So as you see, the code for the parking, it needs to be a big parking, because there is for the wheelchair user to go down from the car, and there is a ramp. And now we'll show you in the next page a video of how the measurement and what is the measurement of this parking for the disabled. Can you reduce the voice of the video when you start it? Okay. So if we take the measurement for the parking, it have to be 3 meters by 5 meter long. As you see, our members of World Disability Union, they are taking the measurement of the parking, and then it have to be in the two sides, should be there's a 50 centimeter area, so that he can come down from the car and put his wheelchair. This area is very important in the right and the left side of the parking. Of course, also the height of the umbrella should be not less than 2.3, because some of the wheelchair users, they have the machine above their car to put down the wheelchair. Here you see they are measuring also the height of the signboard. Hello? Can we go to the next page? If we start, this is a parking inside a mall, inside trading center. So this trading center, if you start the video, please, the video. As you see, in this also is the same idea, but is only the side is the area is on the left side, whereas in our, because the vehicle we drive is the driver is on the left side, so he need to, if he is a user of a wheelchair, then he need the area of the left side so he can go down in the, and there is a ramp also here, small ramp, which make it easy for him to enter to the building. This ramp should be 1 to 10. So every height of 1 meter should be 10 meter longer, or 1 centi to 10 centimeter. Next page. As I said, there is many type of ramps available. So if the ramp is very long, it's more than 10 meter, then you need a rest area in the middle of the ramp. So every height of 1 meter, you need 10 meter long, and in that time you need a rest area in the middle of the ramp, so that the wheelchair user, if the distance is very long, he can relax. And if the area is very long, you can use the U-shaped ramp, which may reduce the area if you don't have a big area, or you can use the L-shaped ramp. But because maybe this very long area, so maybe you don't have the area, so you can use the U-shape or the L-shaped ramp. But you need a rest area in both sides, because if it's very long. Of course, the wideness of the ramp should be, if it's 10 meter, then it should be not less than 1.5, the wideness of the ramp, because maybe one is going and one is coming. But if the ramp is small, then it's 1 meter is allowed for the width of the ramp for the wheelchair user. Can we go to the next page? Here you will see a real photo film of the ramp. This is the height, I think is about 60. So they needed 6 meter long ramp. Can you start the video, please? As you see now, they will take the measurement of the ramp. So it is about 6 meters. And then they will take the height, the width. Width, as I said, it can be 1 meter because this is a small ramp. And here they are measuring the height, and it's about 60. So it needs 6 meters because of the height is 60 centimeters. And also they need to take the measurement of the side bar, which should be 1 meter, so that if there is a crutcher user, not a wheelchair, he can put his hand on it and go up. Or if there is an old person, also can use the side bar and to go up the ramp. Of course, the ramp should not be slippy. It should not be slippy so that he will slip down. It should be from material which doesn't slip even if there is a water. Can we go to the next page, please? Here we are talking about the main entrance the main entrance of the building should be not less than 1.2 centimeter, which is 1 meter 20 centimeter. And if the door is automatic, it should be 7 seconds to close. And it should be a period of 7 seconds to close the door, so that if there is a slow person who's walking slowly, can take the time to move inside the building or go out of the building, so the door will not hit him. So you need at least minimum of 7 seconds, the door closing time for the door. And we prefer that it should be, there is a sensor, so the door will not close even, that will be much better. But if there is no sensor, then the time should be 7 seconds. We'll go to the next page. Here we'll show you an example of the automatic door. And as you see, the door is too big. It is more than one, it is about 2 meters. Can we start the video, please? Here they will go and measure the wideness of the door. This door is very big, it's about 2 meters. So it is okay, complying our condition. Now he will take the measurement of the time, how long it will be open. So that will be easy for the disabled. As I said, it should take 7 seconds, or should be having a sensor, so that will not close on the person who is walking slow or going in the wheelchair slowly. Can you continue? The stairs, inside stairs is very important for the old people or disabled people who are using crutches, or one person can walk very slowly. First thing you have to see that the line, the start of the bar, of the side bar, should be 30 centimeters from the first step. Should be 30 centimeters from the first step. This is not used by the wheelchair, this is used by the people who is using crutches or old people. We have to start the stair bar from 30 centimeters from the steps, and have to be the height 1 meter, so that they can go in it. Yes. Inside door of a building or any door inside, the minimum should be 95 centimeters. The minimum width of the door should be 95 centimeters. If you start the video. As you see, they are taking the measurement of the width of the door, which should be more than 95 centimeters. And there is no steps in the floor. See, in the entrance, there is no any steps. The height of the key to open the door is between 95 to 105 centimeters. So this is the height of the key or the handle of the door. If you continue, this is we are talking about the reception area. Reception area should be having one side of 80 centimeter height of the reception, so that the disabled using the wheelchair can talk about with the reception man, or can sign a paper or anything he needs. So the height should be not more than 1 meter. We prefer it between 85 to 1 meter, it's allowed. So it should be, that will be very nice, so that the user of the wheelchair can use this area. Also, there should be an area to wait for the disabled. If we go to the next page, we'll see an example. As you see here, this is a reception area. And see, there is an area for the wheelchair to stand, to wait. So he can stand here and wait for his turn. Now they were measuring because of the COVID, there is glasses on the reception, but they are taking the measurement now of this area. It should be not more than 1 meter. The height of the reception should be not more than 1 meter, as you see. As well, there is a wheelchair in the side in the reception. So if somebody need a wheelchair to use, during his visit to the organization, or there is a wheelchair he can use if he's an old man, or something happened to fall down, or his wheelchair is not working, he can borrow a wheelchair from this area and continue his work. Can we continue, please? Here we'll go to the interior corridor, inside corridor of the building. If the corridor is very long, like for example more than 15 meter, then it should be, the corridor should be not less than 1.8, 1.5 to 1.8 meter wideness if the corridor is very long. So if the corridor, any corridor, if it's very long, it should not be less than 1.5 to 1.8. Can be more but not less. If we continue to the next page, please. I think, okay. This is the elevator. The elevator should have the height of the bottom outside to order the lift should be 1 meter. Should be 1 meter height, so he can press it and he can order. As well, the door should not be less than 1 meter. The door should not be less than 1 meter. It should be having a braille language on it, so that if there is a blind can press on braille language. As well, also the bottoms inside, they should have braille language, and the lift itself should be talking, saying the first floor, second floor, third floor, the door is opening, the door is closing, so that the person with disability knows which floor he is in. Especially for the blind people, so they recognize that they are in this floor wherever they want to visit. The time of period of closing the door also is very important. If there is no sensor inside the door, then it should be having 7 seconds to close. But if there is a sensor, then it's okay, no problem. But if there is no sensor in the door, should be having 7 seconds to close the door, so that the disabled can go out or go inside. Can we go to the next page? Can we start the video? As you see, the height of the bottom is 1 meter, and there is braille language here. This is a big elevator, and there is the side bar, which he can stand using this bar, he can handle. And there is also a braille language in all the bottoms, they have a braille language, so this is a perfect elevator or lift. Can we continue? Now we go to the emergency. Emergency is very important for everybody that knows that there is something happened inside the building, and we have to evacuate. He have to evacuate the place where he is in. So first, the bell should be having sound and also light. So it should have it ringing as a sound, and also light. The light is for the people who is deaf. Deaf people can see the light while there's a fire, so they know that they have to evacuate. There is a very clear sign showing where is the exit. And also the door should have a push bar. The door should be wideness is 1.2 minimum, and it should be easy to push bar and to open and to go out. If you continue, here we see a real example of the emergency door. As you see the push bar, he's pushing the bar, it's opening easily, and as you see the door is wideness is very good. And there is also the signboard here showing that this is an exit door, so everybody knows. And the bill also is having lights, so the blind people can hear the voice and the deaf people can see the light going on, and it's very easy to open the door and to go. There should be no objects behind the door, and it should be, there is a ramp also in the exit. If the height of the floor is high, it should be ramps everywhere. Can we continue? Okay, this is the ATM machine. Of course, ATM machine, it have to have more easy to use it by the disabled. So this area inside, maybe I hope you can see as here. So the wheelchair will go inside, and then he can press very easily and use to collect the money. Normally, if there is no area here, he have to stand on the side, and it is difficult for him to take the money or put the card inside and write the numbers. So this should be an open area down where he goes straight under it and he press and use that. Next page. Okay, for the floors, for example, if there is a floors in the building, 1, 2, 3 floors, then it is very important to have evacuation chair. Evacuation chair is very important so that they can evacuate any disabled person immediately if there is a fire case. If we start the video, please. Here is an example of evacuation chair. As you see, it was hanging in the wall. Now he'll open it. And the person with disability will shift from his chair to this chair, and then they will take him down on the steps. So it will be very easy. One person only can take him down on the steps, and they can evacuate him very simply and very easy, as we see in this video. As you see, it will be very easy to evacuate anybody on a wheelchair. So he is using only one person, and he is going down. The chair is slipping down easily on the steps, as you can see. And so this is very important. Evacuation chair should be in every building, at least one in each floor. Can we continue? We prefer that all the fire equipment to be inside the wall, and it having a cabinet, as you see here. So there's a cabinet and all the fire material inside the cabinet, inside the wall, so it will not affect the blind people when they are walking in their stick and they will hit with it. So it is preferred to be inside the wall with cover on it. Next. Here we come to the very important area, which is the bathroom. The bathroom of the wheelchair is very important for him. He needs, at first thing, the door should be at least 1 meter, the wideness of the door, and it should open outside, so it doesn't open inside, so it will not take any area inside. Then we have the bathroom itself. It have to be minimum area, clear area in the middle, between 1.5 meter, so around area clear, so it can take around. And then we need a lot of accessories inside the bathroom. 2 accessories near the seat. The height of the seat should be not less than between 41 centimeter, 43 centimeter, or 45, no problem. The mirror, the height of the sink to wash his hand should be 85 centimeter. And there is a lot of quotes. If we go to the next page, we'll see a video showing all this. Can we go to the next? When we start the video, as you see, there is a signboard outside the door that's saying, there's a sign saying this is a bathroom for disabled here. And there's also, he's getting the wise, this door is very big. It's more than 1 meter. It's I think 1.5. The wideness of the bathroom is also very nice. This is 2 by 2 meter, 2 meter by 2 meter, which is very, very big and very huge bathroom. It's very good for the disabled. And as you see, there is the height of the wheelchair, the chair is around 41 to 43. There is the accessories to help the disabled to stand. There is 2, one in the wall and one in the side, which is going down. So it is very good. and the height of the sink also is nice. So, and there is a big area here in the middle where he can take around in the wheelchair. So the mirror also is laying down, not straight, so that he can see. It's in an angle, so he can see himself. So all the heights of the equipment is good, is fitable for the wheelchair user. And also the handle of the sink is very easy to use. Can we continue? Here we have to go to a shop or a market, and we can see the corridor of this shop. Inside corridor should be not less than 1.2 or 1.5 meter. The main corridor should not be less than 2 meter. As you can see, it should be 2 meter wideness. This is a shelf advertisement, so we can accept for 1 meter also, is no problem. And this is the height of the shelves, should be 1.5 or 2 point, no problem. Can we continue? Now I will show you an example for a very good shop. It is and the wideness of the shop and all the corridor and even the height of the equipment, the material. As you see, the corridor is very big. Inside corridors are also very nice and very clear. The fridge, all the spaces area is suitable for the wheelchair user, and it is very safe and very clear. Even if we go to the fruit part, also the height of it is nice. The area is big, so that everybody can use a wheelchair or 2 or 3, no problem. Even if we go to the cashier, where is the cashier right now? You see the area is very big in front of the cashier, so no need to appoint a special counter for the wheelchair, because all the counter can be used by the wheelchair user. Can we continue? Of course, one of the important things is the beach. So many of the disabled need to go to the beach to go to the sea or swim or this. So in the swimming, in the beach, they need a special, should be parking for disabled outside, and should have a special wheelchair which they can use for the sea. As you can see here, now they will help him to remove him from the chair, to his wheelchair, to the wheelchair of the sea, so he can enjoy swimming. Now they are shifting him. Of course, they are putting he's tying him so he doesn't fall down from the wheelchair. And now he will be going inside the sea with the help of one person to push him inside, so he can enjoy swimming in the beach. As you see, there is a special area that the land goes on it, and there is a carpet to take him exactly inside the sea, inside the water. And he is now going inside the water, and he's enjoying swimming. The water of the sea is very important for the disabled person. It can be clear his body, it can make him fresh and refresh again. Can we continue, please? Okay, I would like to speak about the certificate of the World Disability Union. We have this certificate for accessible places. We are giving a certificate from the World Disability Union for all buildings which is apply the code of disabled, so we are encouraging all buildings, all organizations to get our certificate. It's free. We'll be putting their names in our website, saying that this place is an accessible place for disabled. So, like for example, airport, restaurants, hotels, trade centers, streets, cities, everything. We'll be declaring that this is accessible for physically disabled, so the disabled person, when he need to go to, if he need to go to any place, he open our website and he will see where to go in this country or that country. So he knows the areas and where to go. So we are giving certificate for all places, as I said, even beach, streets, government sector, private sector, airport, hotels, all sectors. If we start the video, please, and we put the sign, this sign, which we have it. Can you go back? Yeah, there is a video, I think, yeah. Here we are putting the sign, this sign, sticker, on the places where it is got the certificate. So even the person with disability, when he come to the building, he knows that if there is the sticker, he knows that this place is authorized by World Disability Union, and he can use this place. That means he knows that there is a ramp, there is a bathroom, there is a reception, there is all facility he can be used by him, and he doesn't need the help of any other person. So like here in United Arab Emirates, we put a lot of stickers. Now they are putting the stickers as well in Turkey, in England, in Jordan, in Kenya, in Sudan. There's many places already got the certificate, and they are declared as in our website. They are an accessible place for the disabled. Our certificate is 3 parts, which we have gold and silver and bronze. Gold, which is should be 100%, they will get 100 points. Silver, they will get around 90 points, and bronze, they will get 70 points. So this is the clear that this is a market also, where they are putting the stickers, so that they know the people that this is an accessible place. Can we go to the next page? Here I will give you if you bear with me, why Sharjah got the certificate as a friendly city for disabled. You can see here there is a lot of this is a ramp for the government sector, whereas there is a big ramp, and whereas we can go by wheelchair. The bathroom inside the government sector is very accessible. The doors inside the building is also accessible for disabled. They are finishing all the works. We can go to any place, even the mosque prayer area. You can see the ramps there. So all the areas, all the buildings inside Sharjah government sector is having an accessible. For ablution, there's an area for the disabled to have, and this is a prayer area where the wheelchair goes inside and pray. Parking for disabled in all Sharjah city. And the hotels also having